Good morning and welcome to today's intention. It's still dark in the morning this early. It's because we have to get used to that again. So we're going to find if you can find a place to sit or lie down for about 30 minutes with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. We're going to create a little reality together. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. So take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All of your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And the next breath in, make it nice and full. Start with your lower belly, upper abdomen, and then push out your lower rib cage towards the back. Expand your breath. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to focus on the body. If you could bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Our bodies are these amazing, loyal servants that just want to do our bidding. Sometimes we just need to ask. So if you could feel your energy leaving your feet right now into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. We move into the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees, and feel everything relax. And every time we touch upon a body part or an area, just let everything revert back to its natural, original blueprint of perfection and health. No inflammation, no pain, just that original perfection blueprint that you have. And we move into the upper legs, buttocks, the hips, the pelvic area. And everything just loosens into the inner organs, the rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Feel everything soften. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Our neck is supple, bearing no weight. And we bring our attention to the skin of our scalp. This is where tension can hide sometimes. So I want you to release anything you find there right now, almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then we move into the jaw and we allow it to unhinge, open up and receive the breath of life. And then we feel all of our facial muscles melting into a pool of perfect relaxation. Let's see if you can get your eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. Now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite them right now to have a virtual seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want our minds to stick around and be part of our council, just take more of a back seat for a little while. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts, and they're usually moving so fast. So let's enlist the help of the elements to help us deal with this. We'll start with the element of fire, and you can see the sun as the element of fire. It naturally just burns up anything that's no longer necessary, purifying us and allowing us to be reborn of the ashes. And then we ask the water element to step in, and it's also beautiful for this purpose as it naturally retains memory. You can envision yourself maybe standing in the middle of a gentle river, feeling the pull of the current against you, pulling away anything that no longer serves you, any negative patterns, any old traumas. And you can actually observe and watch them float down the stream, down the river. And then we'll enlist the help of air, the breeze or the wind against your skin. Its specialty is in pulling away our stories, our egos, anything that covers up. It just leaves behind only the shining truth. And then we enlist the help of the earth element with its beautiful magnetic properties that pull from us and stick to the earth. Any baggage, anything heavy that we still need to release. Any weights. And we can just trust the earth element to transform that energy into something higher vibrational. Something maybe akin to a seed sprouting into new life. Now, our thoughts are tricky. They sometimes kidnap us and take us away on these wild rides, these tangents. But what we can do as soon as we realize it, just gently bring ourselves back to the present moment, what we're doing, back to our breath. And sometimes it's just a practice of continually bringing yourself back. And eventually you find that you'll be able to stay in the present moment better. You get taken away much less, and you can enjoy the peace here. Oh, now let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity where the heart resides. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy, lightness as you're gliding down the staircase. And when you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, maybe a wall has been built. This is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. But what I'd like you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a little bit. And brilliant beams of yellow, golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine. inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now, away from our physicalities, and experience our energy bodies or our light bodies. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're kind of floating there, existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this the nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that flow right now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And there's no need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the first things you might notice when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. It's quite common. And at some point, on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. We are one being, one light, one consciousness. We're all the same pie. Slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, miracles, and a wondrous capacity to create. That's what we're going to take advantage of here today. We're going to intend a reality, our choosing, and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So right now, I'd like you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I'd like you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced. Your mental body is full of clarity, and your energetic body is filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling really light, as if effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being right now. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, the quantum level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very invigorating. And now that you're feeling this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your friends and family. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces as well. And then extend it to include your community and then the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of focusing our intention, sending the energy out. Now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity now up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth, cooling if they need it. And there's plenty left over for comforts. Maybe we could travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us, we're seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to get in touch with this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it right now and let that beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives before. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now see yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together. Inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And I want you to see this as already happened, all of this. Experience this as already happened. It is done. So say we all. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this wonderful existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, playing. You can see us all out in big outdoor music festival, rejoicing, feeling all of the connections, all of the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing all the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, watching the lights behind their eyes. It's magnificent. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something wondrous happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment. This all falls away, and we naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. What bliss. Even the systems that may govern us in this reality are designed and placed to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into higher vibrational resonances, more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm sensing all the connections cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. The atmosphere is just so smooth. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're out for a picnic with your family, enjoying their glowing faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive, you're out for a walk in the forest with your dog, enjoying the serenity, you're having a laugh out with your buddies, or you're creating something new in the kitchen or at work. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to just stop in your reality right now and look at all the beauty surrounding you. All the natural beauty and all the man-made beauty too. Just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports us at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Now I'd just like to connect with a little gratitude before we finish. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this amazing existence. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all the lessons I've learned. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, healing, love, energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I want you to take your entire amazing reality you've just created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. We're going to keep building up that energy. And when we exhale, we're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Build it up and share it. Exhale completely. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light, love, healing, energy. Good job. You can just feel all those concentric rings of energy encircling the planet, causing all the other like energies to light up in response, blanketing the world in love and peace and prosperity. Now I'm going to get you to wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper now. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. Really come back in. And when you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, open your eyes and just notice how you're feeling right now. You can come back to this state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can come back at a moment's demand anytime. Eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into this. We'll just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are. Creating our reality of our choosing all around us, because we are that powerful. So thank you for joining me, especially when we put our intentions together. So thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether they're live or recorded, it all works, it's all good. And if you've been doing these intentions for a while, just play with it. Play with this single conscious breath anytime you get a chance during the day. When you're brushing your teeth, when you're standing in line, cooking supper, just before you go to sleep. Just try the single conscious breath to bring this entire beautiful reality you've created back. Come back to this state of being in your body. And just notice what kind of shifts happen for you over the next couple of weeks as you bring this practice into your life. I will look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for the next intention. Have a wonderful day.